you thinking?
Dude, they were really easy to steal.
That's your defense?
Come on, you saw how that high priestess talked down to us. Now I'm teaching her a lesson.
Oh, I didn't realize your motivation was altruism. It's really a shame the Sovereign have mistaken your intentions and are trying to kill us.
Exactly.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh no, you're supposed to use a sarcastic voice. Now I look foolish.
Can we put the bickering on hold until after we survive this massive space battle?
Well, hello everyone. Hope you all have gotten out to a movie this week. Today, Grandma has gone to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which again is the sequel to the first film. And again, it picks up with the Guardians again saving the galaxy again from various monsters and such. Eventually, though, they move on to a situation where, again, the Peter Quill character has sort of found his father, which he was looking for in the first film. And the father, however, again played by Kurt Russell, the Peter Quill by Chris Pratt, the father turns out to be this sort of all-powerful sort of demigod, you might say, who's like sort of a living planet, you might say. And he has plans for his son, which, again, they expand upon throughout the film. And meanwhile, they are sort of being pursued by this this other race on this other planet who are after them because they sort of disrespected them, stole something from them. So they're sort of fighting them at the same time they're dealing with Peter Quill's father in that sort of situation. What did you think of it all, Grandma?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am already looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Already?
Whenever that will come up. The characters are so engaging, and the movie makers are obviously masters at the special effects that create all of the creatures, the races, the different worlds of the galaxies,
right,
and produce in just a few minutes a whole picture of this other member of the galaxy. I mean, the galaxy just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding.
Well, it is a galaxy. Yeah.
we get introduced to all these
Yes.
wonderful different forms of life, you know, and talk about diversity. Our creators certainly have imagined a great diverse galaxy. Of course, the focus of the whole movie is the Guardians, the family of diverse characters that are the Guardians of the Galaxy. In fact, a couple of times they even refer to themselves in the story as that. Are we going to save the galaxy again? Yes.
Well, again, I think they were called that in the first movie. At the end of the first movie.
It makes me smile.
So what did you think of it?
I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was really, really entertaining. The family, like all families, don't always get along, but they do love each other and count on each other and support each other, and that is very, very clear. I thought it was wonderful. What did you think?
It was just really, really well done. Again, the characters are all based on characters originally written for the comic books, and so again, the director who also wrote the screenplay can't get all the credit but I have to give him a lot of credit for, again, writing out, sort of fleshing out these characters,
Right.
writing the dialogue. Again, it just really works all the way along. I mean, I think it's at least as good as the first one, if not better. In perhaps because, again, the characters are fleshed out a little more.
Yes.
Again, in the first film, again, it's all, bringing the Guardians together and all that sort of, introducing the characters and that sort of thing. And, that's fine. That's a type of story. This one, again, the characters are already established. The relationships are already established.
Yes.
Again, they're all, very strange, different people or creatures. They're not all, very similar. None of them are similar at all.
No. Oh.
And again, it makes getting along difficult. But again, as you point out, again, they find a way to work together and, again, become, friends and a family, as you sort of point out.
The writer, as you point out, even has fleshed out the character of Drax. Drax is, he doesn't know how to feel himself. I think the character is built more so that you know.
Well, they had a little more about him in the
Yes.
first movie. Again,
okay.
when they were setting up all of the characters, they
Mhm.
again had some of their background
Well,
in it. But again, they just did a really good job. It's just so entertaining. I mean, you don't think for a minute, oh, this doesn't seem right. That it's not. It's getting boring.
no.
No, I mean,
Never did.
even through sort of the middle part where there's not so much action in the middle part. Because the Guardians sort of split up and they're dealing with different situations.
I think we should give some credit to Kurt Russell and his portrayal
As the father
of the father.
the living planet.
And
He did a good job.
at
too.
first we thought, wow, this is really cool, and it turns out, well, not necessarily, but
Don't want to give too much away now. Yeah.
I won't want to give away, but he did a really good job
Yes.
with playing
Yes,
Quill's father.
He was a good choice. Again, it was just really well done. I would definitely recommend it. What do you think, Grandma? What would you say?
Oh, yes. If you want to spend an entertaining afternoon, this is a 2 thumbs up movie. It is really, really well done. The special effects are absolutely fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
We are creating a whole new galaxy, not just a world, but a galaxy. And our characters make their way around the galaxy, saving it again, of course. I didn't give anything away, did I?
No, well, I guess not.
And it was definitely worth going and spending the time in the theater. It is really, really good film.
So what?
You can't
how
go wrong.
How many thumbs are you
Thumbs
giving?
up, both thumbs, yes.
Both thumbs.
Both thumbs up.
Okay.
Go see this film. It's really good. Yes.
I think it is.